Hey gang, Devall here with the first of many reviews for ThunderCats Lair.org. San Diego Comic-Con has, well, come and gone, but something we Thundercat fans had been excited for was the Toys R Us exclusive ThunderCats Classics Lion-O. Now the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive figure comes to us packaged in a large black box, with a very simple design that works pretty well. Strapped into a clear plastic bubble on a brown shipper. Now upon cutting the small slots taped on the back, you can free Lion-O from his plastic prison. But before we free him, the other cool thing this package comes with? Instruction sheet. That's right. Brings back memories. Lion-O himself is really a sight to behold. Bandai, in my opinion, has really delivered something special to the fans and collectors in the form of this 8-inch line. His details are very cool. Now, this version of the Classics figure has a special metallic blue paint deco rather than the regular version's toned down blue. From the windswept hair, which is a nod to the vintage line, they have really nailed down the look of this iconic leader of the Thundercats. Now Lion-O has got 18 points of articulation, and as you can see, he really has a lot loaded into those 18 points. Now Bandai could have skimped here and just made the minimal effort, but they didn't, and for that I am thankful. The only thing here I can say on the downside for this figure is the airbrush shading on his neck, arms, abs, and legs. And at first, it's a little distractful and makes me wish they'd just chosen to just have the metallic paint apps to set this figure apart from the general release. But after a bit of looking at him, no, I'm okay with it. Now you can unattach his chest armor. You can simply pop it apart on the sides and pull it up. There's really no need to though, unless you want to see one of the hidden articulation points, as well as the two large square holes on his chest and on his back that the armor plugs into. Plus, you really can't get it up over the windswept hair. Oh well. The only other issue I have with this guy is that his ankle joints here are unpainted. They're flesh colored, which is the only real glaring issue with the figure. Now Lion-O comes with some great accessories. He's packaged with an extra right hand, molded of course for holding one of his swords, two different sizes of the Sword of Omens. Now the small version here of the sword has the Eye of Thundera in its circle. And I find it cool that they've included the dagger version of the Sword of Omens here. Now the claw shield they've included here has a couple of different functions, which makes me really excited just talking about it. Now, the claw shield is done flawlessly here and includes a small blue peg. Now by plugging the ball joint into the end of the claw, you can then attach the shield to his left hip, allowing him to carry it exactly as he did in the animated series. Or he can use it as a back scratcher, whichever you decide really. Also, by taking the dagger, if you look at the claw, there's a small slot near the front on the inside, which allows you to slide the dagger into the claw shield, completing Lion-O's personal armory that he keeps at his side. And by removing his left hand, you can plug the claw shield into place, giving him an extra weapon. The large extended version of the Sword of Omens is expertly rendered. Makes me wish the vintage figures would have had a sword like this. With the ThunderCats logo sitting proudly in the center of the sword, this is one of the greatest weapons ever created for an 80s animated series. Lion-O can use the holding right hand to hold the weapon proudly. While the sword fits snugly in his hand, the dagger version is a different story. Now he can hold it, but since the hilt is smaller than the sword's hilt, it kind of jiggles in his hand. But no worries though, how often are you really going to have him holding the dagger version? Huh? Seriously? The other thing that sets this figure apart from his retail version is the exclusive sword stand. Now the stand comes in 4 pieces: the base, 2 arms, and a cradle. And it goes together quite easily. All you really need to do is snap the 2 arms into the base, and then the cradle itself snaps onto the arms. Once all together, you can rest the extended Sword of Omens at the top and set the dagger down in the cradle. Or you can place the claw shield there instead. It's a very cool addition and really makes this whole set stand out as a great exclusive. All in all, the TRU San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Lion-O is a must-have for any collector. Now this guy is all sold out, but if you hunt around, you're more than likely going to find a good deal on this price. So there you go, ThunderCats fans. I'll be back soon with more reviews of Bandai's eagerly awaited toy line based on this classic property. So stay tuned to ThunderCatsLair.org for all my ThunderCats reviews. So until next time, gang, this is Devall telling you, keep playing with your toys.